I just want to say, I'm not sponsored by Ego. What's up, guys? So I went to Lowe's, got myself an Ego lawnmower. Nice to the baby. I just want to say, I'm not sponsored by Ego. Let me just put it out there. But I was torn in between getting the Cobalt 80 volts because, of course, 80 volts will have more power. Went in store, Lowe's didn't have any, so went the Ego. And of course, I did a lot of research. This one has the multi-blade system, so I better cut. And so, yeah, I decided to go electric because, again, gas is like super high right now. I don't have to buy oil. I don't have to like work on an engine if it goes bad. But I'm about to open it up and see what's going on, and I'll give my honest review of what's going on. So I finally opened the box, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items came. And if you count the manual, 8. But 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a nice little bag. Charger battery and this beautiful thing right here. As I said earlier, I wanted the Cobalt. One is Lowe's, is their brand. You can always bring it back. Trust me, you can always bring it back, even after it says 30 days. But this is a beautiful thing. And this, actually I was looking at Ego first, but I was just sold on the 80 volts because, again, I have a big yard and I need power and I need a durable battery. But this one I got 7.5 amps per hour battery. So I test it out and see what's going on. So before I actually start mowing, of course the battery got to charge. It's at 25, well, not even 25, it's blinking at 25%. But it's good because you have this monitor right here to tell if you have a full battery or not. So plug this bad boy in and let it charge. With my research, it said about 30 minutes it should be full. So I'll see. Right now it's 8:28 and I'll check back in 30 minutes. So this is the bottom. It already comes with blades. These are extra blades depending on what kind of cut you're trying to get, if you're trying to mulch or you're trying to bag. So it's interchangeable, and the top blade, they said, is fixed. So this one is interchangeable right here. So I'm trying to mulch my grass, as you can see. I'm gonna try. And this is my backyard, all the way down there. So this is what it looks like unfolded. Pretty nice, decent height. I'm 5'11", and I'm not really bending, so this is not a bad height at all. So your battery goes here. If you want to collapse this again, there's a lever right here. This is your height adjustment based on how high or low you want to cut your grass. To start it, power, then you got to hold this lever right here, keep going. This in the middle, I believe, is your speed adjustment. It has some LED lights, so if you're mowing your lawn late in the evening or whatever, it's a bit dark, so LED lights. And I think these are the controls for the lights right here. Let's see where it is on the front. Where's the lights? One here and one here. So that's pretty sick. So battery's still charging. I'm going to check on the status of the battery because I need to start. It's going to be a very hot day today. So that's my yard, and I got to get all this done. I only have one battery, so let's see how it works. Half an hour later, this is the status of the battery. It is now 8:58 and I started this at 8:28. So half an hour later it's at 75 blinking. So I want to give it another 15 minutes and see what's going on. So, you know, it's not too bad. So I guess 40-45 minutes we'll have a full status. So yeah, and you have a cooling fan. You probably can hear it. Got a cooling fan, so that's pretty dope. As promised, this took about 50 minutes. It could be because it's the first time the battery's being charged, so there's no juice. So I guess the second time I do it, I could like make an update of how long it actually took. But that took about 50 minutes. Sweating because I'm pulling weeds. I didn't buy a weed eater, my mistake. But yeah, it took about 50 minutes and it's full charge. Quick correction, this is not the control for the LED lights. It's the self-propel. Alrighty, so you can push, save some battery, or you can save propel. Alright. Oh Lord.
You want me a homeowner? This is what you go through. Meanwhile, we just here dangling our feet. Right, Marty? We here chilling out. We here chilling. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Work your soul case out, sir. Oh. Good job! Yes, baby. Mama? Yeah.
So before I go into my corrections, I can tell you, this machine right here is badass. It is badass. This is my lawn so far. Yeah. My grass is still growing in. But it is pretty dope. It is pretty dope. So a few corrections, right? I know I mentioned about the height earlier. This is me right here, 5'11", right? But to have this started, there's two safety things right here, right? So this goes all the way down, and to start the machine you have to pull it out, right? Lock these back into place, two of them, and while holding the power button you have to squeeze the lever, and then it goes. You can release this and just keep the lever going. The moment you release the lever though, it stops. It stops. So I'll take a trip down in the backyard. Single battery did about, I want to say half of my backyard. Cut half, right? That self-propelling thing that's on this lawnmower, super tough. What I've been doing is pushing because I realize it takes away from the battery with the self-propelling. However, when it hits like all these weeds I have, if the push doesn't work and I hit the self-propel, it's gone. Totally gone. So I can definitely recommend getting this lawnmower, especially if you have a smaller backyard. I have to go get a weed eater and it comes with a battery, so it's the same battery, so that I could interchange while I'm cutting the yard to have one battery charging and then the one that I'm using, so I can always interchange and not stop. That took me about an hour ish, so it's not too bad. I recommend 100%. Again, I am not sponsored by Ego. I wish they did, but this is pretty tough stuff right here.